Violence and accidents marred the Mother's Day weekend as emergency personnel responded to a number of physical assaults and auto crashes. The apparent uptick in activity follows the recent relaxation in the ban on alcohol sales. The island had experienced a lull in both motor vehicular accidents as well as physical assaults during the lockdown, but it was business as usual this past week. However, fire officials have not made a link between the rise in violent attacks and the reinstatement of liquor licenses. The island recorded another case of gun violence on Monday in the community of Arundel Hill. Leading firefighter 542 of the St. Lucia Fire Service, Stacey Joseph, says one male was found lying on the ground drenched in blood. It appears he had been shot.
An examination revealed that he sustained 2 penetrating wounds to his upper left arm and 2 lacerations to the left side of his face. Emergency personnel treated his wounds and he was subsequently transported in a stable condition to the OKEU hospital for further treatment.
Minor and major accidents also contributed to a very busy weekend for emergency personnel. Included in these accidents was a derailment on Lower Mon Road by a KFC vehicle on Saturday. The staff driver was reportedly the only person involved in that accident. There was also a devastating motor vehicular accident at Dennery on Saturday, 9th May.
A motorcycle with 2 riders struck down a pedestrian. Emergency personnel found 2 male individuals wounded on the scene. The pedestrian and pinion rider of the motorcycle both sustained severe head injuries. Their wounds were treated by the responding officers.
A thief was nabbed in the middle of the capital city on Saturday morning. His apprehension was caught on camera after he allegedly mugged a pedestrian in full view of eyewitnesses. He was subdued and taken into custody by law enforcement. Joseph admits that the rise in violent attacks is a cause for concern, especially in the wake of a grisly chopping incident on Sunday, May 10th around 10:30 p.m.
Emergency personnel found an adult male with a 4-inch laceration on his shoulder and minor cuts on his body. It was reported that he was assaulted with a cutlass. The patient's wounds were treated and he was transported to the OKEU hospital, where he was handed over in a stable condition.
The St. Lucia Fire Service reminds the public that the threat of COVID-19 is not over. Officials are pleading with St. Lucians to avoid crowding accident scenes and impeding the work of first responders. Solange Alfred, HDS News Force.